if you want this, then yeah, make sure you stick around until the end of the video. Welcome back to Elden Ring. In this video, we are going through what's probably one of the most powerful builds in the game, purely based on one weapon. You will have to be in the very late game to get your hands on this, and the stat requirements are 37 dexterity and 18 strength. This weapon is going to give you the ability to absolutely obliterate anything in the game. So not only do we have an OP weapon, but this is like a hidden boss. And just quickly before we get any further into the video, if you're not currently subbed to the channel, make sure you do sub, turn notifications on. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like. All support is greatly appreciated. And if you want to support me further as a creator, then check out the links in the description, and let's get into it. As I mentioned, this is done in the late game. There are spoilers in this video. However, these spoilers can be used as a warning. So if you are 100% into the game, the lore, you don't want anything spoiled, you want to find it all out for yourself, then add the video to your watch later. And as soon as you have travelled to the Crumbling Farum Azula, then come back and watch this video. So taking a look at the map, we are going to be going all the way down to the Crumbling Farum Azula. If that's how you pronounce it, in my opinion, it kind of sounds like a curry, and it's got me feeling hungry. But to get here, from mountain tops of the giants, you need to go to Foot of the Forge. You need to head across this chain bridge. So if I head there, I'll show you exactly how to get here. You do need to be careful with this because you are going to commit a sin, and that sin is going to set the Erd tree on fire. And when you do set the Erd tree on fire, you're going to just constantly see these smoky sort of ashes flying around everywhere. And if you go back to the round table hold, it's all going to be set on fire. A lot of the NPCs are dead or they're not there anymore. A couple of the major ones like Roderica, who does your like spirit tuning, the blacksmith dude, the twin maiden husks, they're all there. But people like D, if you've kept him alive and you was doing Fia's quest, then D is dead, Fia is no longer there, a lot of people have gone missing. But from Flame Peak, Foot of the Forge, up in mountain tops of the giants, you're gonna have to take down some big bosses. And with this first boss, if you come up in this direction, this boss is an absolute arsehole. I managed to do this solo. I actually wouldn't recommend summoning anyone to help you with this. But in here will be your boss fight against an enemy known as a fire giant. And he's going to have two phases. The first one is going to be standard. He's got a massive shield. He's going to smack the fuck out of you with it. And then the second phase, he's going to, like, his chest is going to start burning sort of thing. And he's going to start throwing, like, flame balls and stuff at you. The way I did it was, I did the main, like, first phase. You can cheese the entire thing, but I cheesed the second half of it. Because I was struggling getting close. My Mimic Spirit Ash was dead. Or Mimic Tear Spirit, whatever you want to call it. But if you come over to here, on this west side, as he's chasing you, like he's going to start crawling towards you. And then if you just jump and then do a double jump round to here, you've got to try and lure him onto this sort of like rock formation, this little cliff. And when he's up there in his second phase, so he's crawling around at this stage, you've got to try and, like, make sure that he's following you, so he comes off there and he's going to kill himself when he falls down. The first part is exactly the same thing, but you have to get him to jump onto the top section, and this guy's attacks are inconsistent. Like, he just picks whatever attacks he wants to do. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you go in, the attacks are always going to change. He doesn't have a static moveset, it's more dynamic. But once you do take him down, you're going to head up here to this massive, like, cauldron thing. And when we get up here, we're going to make our way up the massive chain that's up here. So going all the way to the top. This is very, very dodgy. But when you get to the top, what you're going to do, you're going to be Forge of the Giants. Do not drop in there, that's death. Make your way round to the left, so you're heading north. Follow it all the way around until you get to the Site of Grace on the other side. When you get to this site of grace, you are going to talk to Melina. Once you talk to her, she's going to set the tree on fire. That's going to be you committing your sin. You can see right now that the tree is burning. That's you committing a sin, and you're going to go into a cutscene. You're going to wake up in the Crumbling Farum Azula. However, when you do get here, you're going to be in the Crumbling Beast Grave, and you can't summon in this area. You can't use Torrent. There is going to be a couple of boss fights here. I'm going to try and run you through this area to get to where you need to get. I might die a few times, it might take a little while, but it's going to be required to get your hands on the weapon. So when you spawn in, you will spawn in around this sort of area. I think it is right here, if not it'll be further through here. Yeah, I think it's around this area. I'm pretty sure it is right here. So you would make your way down the stairs. These tornadoes are gigantic. But make your way down. And then kill all the enemies or try and avoid them if you can. There's going to be some loot drops and stuff around here. Some really high level smithing stones and stuff. So come around here. Interact with this site of grace. This one is Crumbling Beast Grave. I'm actually going to put the Sword of Night and Flame back on. Purely because if I take the gold scarab off, I might have been able to keep it on. I need to be a medium load. I can't stand the fat rolling. But make your way to the west. And then what you'll do is run all the way along here. Be careful because a gigantic dragon is going to come in. You should see it in a moment. It's around that loot drop that the dragon comes in. Here we go. There we go, there's lots and lots of dragons in this area. All you got to do is just run past. It's not really going to chase you. There is another dragon that I think is bugged further along. I'll explain when we get there. But come to the end, make your way into the left-hand side, and you're going to come across another site of grace. I'm going to rest just to drop the aggro with the dragon. So this is Crumbling Beast Grave Depths. So, we carry on. There's going to be a dude there. I'm just going to sneak past him. You come down to this section here. And then we're going to do a right. And there's going to be a few different enemies in here. Just try and avoid them all. Run, 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 run. No, 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 no. Have mercy. There's another site of grace. You might die at that section, but as long as you've touched grace, you'll respawn here, and you are going to have your runes nearby. So from here, what you want to do is to the northwest. You want to come around this side, and you're going to jump down to this bit down here, then jump across, and you're just going to run. You're going to run, 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 run. And I believe it's on here. Across to this section. And just keep jumping down. So, get onto this bit. No, not of that bit. There might be a loot item or something up there. But just keep dropping. Drop, 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 drop. And yeah, there's going to be some fiery stuff that goes on. But all you've got to do is, at this stage, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to absolutely root... No, because I'm being attacked. Please don't. Please have mercy. It's because there's an archer on the south side of this area. So let me lock onto this guy. There we go. Night, night. You can see the archer up there. He's an absolute arsehole. But these guys come back to life. So, keep heading east. Make sure you jump. There we go, I died. So again, from the Tempest-facing balcony, we're going to go northwest. I'm going to try and avoid all these enemies. So just keep going and jump down to here. Then we are going to go this way, run all the way along. We're going to jump over here, then over here. Maybe not jump over there. We're going to try again. There we go. So keep running down. And then you don't even need to go up there with that guy. Just come along here. And then make sure you jump across this gap. There we go. There's going to be a site of grace. You're going to have a boss coming up, so make sure you are prepared from here. And then if you come round, there's going to be an enemy on these stairs. I believe you can get their armor set. They're banished knights. But if you come down here and then run round to the right in the next area, down here, there will be enemies all over this place. But come downstairs, and at the bottom, in this room here, you're going to have a boss called the Godskin Duo. Once you have defeated these, if you rest at the site of grace, I've done all of this solo with the Sword of Night and Flame. So, you're going to head north from the Dragon Temple altar after you've taken down the Godskin Duo. You're going to head down the stairs. And if we jump across here... Careful, there will be enemies around here, but you can just run past them. And then go through this window right here. Ignore these dogs. And you're going to get to this section here. When you are here, there's going to be that enemy that pops around the corner. I'm just going to delete him very quickly. And then if I take down that dog as well. So carry on where this enemy was. And then here, you're going to drop down onto this section. So up them stairs a little bit, drop down. Just keep jumping your way across. And then head into here. When you are in here, if you come down to this room, you are going to have a Crucible Knight, I think they're called. So take him down, and once you have defeated him, if you just come round to the back, and you jump across here, then jump down onto this section, jump over here, and grab this site of grace. This is Dragon Temple Rooftop. Then you're going to drop down, and be careful here, because you are going to get ambushed by eagles. So if I get rid of this one, get rid of that one as well, then here, you're going to have a dragon in the background, and as soon as you get this close, the dragon's going to start doing lightning attacks. They don't come up here, so you are safe up here. There is also a summoning pool, but when I tried to summon, there was no one available. But what I'm going to do is try and avoid all of the eagles. So I'm actually going to jump over here. I know I'm going to aggro that one. But if I then drop down here, keep running, avoid the red circles on the floor, because that's where the lightning is. And the eagles will absolutely tear you to bits. But all you've got to do is try and get the aggro dropped. And for some reason, this is the dragon that when I mentioned the dragon glitched out, is this one. So you've got to try and jump up there without falling off. Honestly, the eagles are the fucking worst enemies in this whole game. They hit like trucks, and they constantly, like, they're on your back. So I'm going to jump down to this section. I shouldn't have tried going past that lightning, but it worked. So now, you keep running, and jump up here, go round to your left-hand side, and for some reason, when I got round here, I don't know what happens, but jump across, and when I got here, all the aggro stopped. Honestly, I don't know where it goes. You'll see that the aggro stopped, so my stamina's come back. But if we jump back across, there is a golden tree up there. If I can... No, I haven't started aggro. You'll see the golden tree in between, like, right where the top of my mask is. But if we jump back across, the dragon has now disappeared. I don't know how it happens, but it's happened. And this is twice as happened now, so it's efficient. You don't have to fight the dragon or run past, it's gone. If you go up into that gazebo right there, you have a really, like, rare item. I can't remember exactly what it is. But if you grab that and then make your way round here to the southwest, there are going to be some basic enemies. They are taking a little nap. But you've got to be careful because there is one round the corner. And you don't have sights of grace. I'm going to die. I think I'm just going to Sword of Night and Flame. I'm not going to, because I'm not on the right level. Please be on the right level. I'm still not. I'm still firing underneath it. Okay, so that's 3 down. That's 4 down. I have almost died. There's going to be a 5th one round this corner, so be careful. There he is. That one was a lot easier than the others. So, once you have defeated them 5, you're going to make your way onto this statue thing here. And slowly walk your way across. Careful, that guy's going to throw stuff at you. Hit him a couple of times, he's going to fall off the edge. In this section, be very, very careful at this stage. There are no signs of grace any closer than the temple rooftop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Sword of Night and Flame this guy. He's not the one that you need to worry about. There are 2 bigger ones either side, left and right. So there we go, I've got their aggro. I'm just about to get hit. Yeah, don't die at that stage. Okay, so again, I've just got to the part with the dragons. I'm going to make my way up that hill and across that big statue thing. Maybe I'm not going to make my way up there. I got like 1 tap from the fucking magic dude. Right, we go past the dragon. And standing on that little like rooftop to get rid of the dragon, it's like, it happens every single time. It is a guarantee. That's the 4th time I've done it now. 3 in this recording and 1 when I was running through this myself. Successful this time. I actually managed to bloody make it across. So here we go again. Stand at this doorway, lock onto this enemy. Sword of Night and Flame. Take that one out. And then... No, I've triggered them. Need one of them to start making... There we go. So the lightning one's dead. The other dude's dead too. So when you get into this room, go to the right hand side, come up these stairs here. And when you come up here, you are going to have an elevator. When you reach the top and you rest at this site of grace, this is beside the Great Bridge. What you can do from here is you can make your way up to here, and I believe this is like a major boss fight. I can't remember like having a look through the wiki and other videos and things like that. But that was pretty much a walkthrough of the whole of Crumbling Farum Azula. It's an absolute nightmare, but now we get on to the meat of the video, and this is getting the secret OP weapon. So, from beside the Great Bridge, what we're going to do is go back where we come from, down to the altar with the beast things. So, if we head round here, and I Sword of Night and Flame this dude, then I'm going to run all the way through, trying to ignore these. And then when you get out here, if you look at this edge, so southwest, you're going to have a little platform that you can drop down onto. Just keep dropping all the way down. And eventually, when you get to the bottom, you don't need to jump or anything like that. Make your way all the way down here, and what you're going to do is when you get here, you are going to see it gives you the option to lie down. So we're going to lie down, and this is where we get screwed over. This is what's going to take me about 1 million attempts to actually pull off. So skip the cutscene, And yeah, you're in an arena with a gigantic boss. Fingers crossed I can take this guy down. Like, this arena is huge. And this is Dragonlord Placidusax, whatever you want to call him. And yeah, there's a lot of lightning. A lot of it. And yeah, he hits you with lightning stuff, flame, whatever you want to call it, twice and you're gone. Don't forget to call the elevator if you die and have to respawn. Oh my god. 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 I don't know what happened to him. He stopped moving, but it's taken me about 2 hours to take this boss down. Holy shit, I've fucking done it. Oh my god. I went and got Mimic Tier and I boosted it. Mimic Tier Ashes plus 10. I went and got all of the Ghost Glove Water to get it to plus 10. Oh my god, the build I run for it is my bleed build. I run Seppuku. I didn't even touch the Uchigatana. I didn't even use the Moon Veil. I just used Mimic Tier. I've got the Lazuli Glintstone Crown on. I run Bolt Drake to take less damage from lightning. I run Lord of Blood's Exaltation for blood loss to increase attack power. In the Flask of Wondrous Physic, I didn't even have the right things in there. I was supposed to take Opaline Bubble Tier and the one that boosts your health slowly over time, like regenerates it. I ended up running, I think it was 2 blue, 11 reds. But I just spam attacked with this and got the Mimic doing the same thing. And we eventually from all the blood loss build-up, managed to take him down. And now I've got his remembrance, so I can carry on with this video. So we now have the Site of Grace, Dragonlord, Placidusax, I don't bloody know what it's called. So now I have that remembrance, what I'm doing is going to come up to here. You can do it with any mausoleum in the game. I'm just going to come to this one, take down this mausoleum. I'm going to duplicate the remembrance. So this mausoleum is a little bit nutty. What you need to do is destroy all the crystals on the legs. Oh, here we go. So inside any mausoleum you can find in the game, you will have an altar. So with the remembrance duplication menu, you can duplicate the ones that you have previously acquired. This includes those from which you've already drawn out power. It can only be performed once per mausoleum. But if we go to Remembrance of the Dragonlord, you can see I've got Fire Giant, Grafted, Full Moon, Queen, Star Scourge, Omen King, Bloodlord, then Dragonlord. So if I now duplicate this, then you will see in my inventory, number held, I have 2 of them. So now we're going back to the Table of Lost Grace. As I said, the entire round table hold is on fire. I mean, it does look really, really nice. But if we come into the room behind, where you deal with the remembrances and all that sort of stuff, and you speak to this person thing over here, Dragon King's Cragblade. This is an absolute machine of a sword. Then I am going to take this as well and work on my faith. I mean, it's going to take me a little bit of farming. I want to see if I have any somber smithing stones. Okay, turns out I had enough to get it all the way up to 10. That's 1 through 9 and the ancient one. There we go, I've maxed it. So instantly the Dragon King's Cragblade is plus 10. Let's go and have a look at this. So if I do a normal attack, you can see the range on it, the distance. Let's sneak up on this guy. A non-shielded, I got 701. If I press my left trigger, yeah, 2118. You can also do charged attacks. So if I hold down the right trigger, I had to miss him, didn't I? There we go, I'll one-tap that guy. But it's Thundercloud form that you're looking for. Ready? Watch this poor guy. 2118. Oh, you as well, my friend. I didn't even need to actually hit you with it. You stood in the cloud. It one-taps them. Very nice, but... So you can see a nice hit straight away. I'm going to get absolutely melted though. See, and you have to be careful because you can still get hit whilst you're in the other form. But you can charge it up as well. You can see it does nice space damage without using the Thundercloud thing. Right, I'm going to charge up an attack. Very nice damage. Oh, I don't like it when the attack misses. Well, there we go. We took down the flying dragon. So obviously Mimic Tear was there to help me, but you saw the damage numbers. It's a very, very good weapon. Even if you're not using it for the pure damage, if you've got a bleed build that's running better or anything like that, I think just the Thundercloud form itself is just fantastic. You can charge it up so it's a little bit stronger. Like you can do like a straight away one. You just charge down, or you can hold down your left trigger and you can fly along a little bit. And then also you've got your standard attack, which is actually quite, like, it's got a really big distance. And then you've got your heavy attack, which you can also charge up for extra damage. I love it. And if I just quickly show you 37 dex, 18 strength, and you can see all of its other stats there. It is crazy to get your hands on this, but it is so worth it. Just a thundercloud form. I can't get over it. Just look. Look at how insane that is. But what we're going to do on that note is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it.